Hello, and what a great day to sew something wonderful. I'm Kia with Kia B, and I am so excited to be back with you today. I am coming off a couple week break, and I thought, I don't have a ton to show you today, but I really do want to get back into a good filming routine. And so I thought, let's just show you what I have, and we'll just go from that. So with that being said, how has your week been? Mine was lovely. My birthday was last week. And so I had just a very low maintenance birthday. We spent some time in the pool. I spent some time stitching, and my birthday also coincides with the week of 4th of July typically. And so we just kind of have a week of celebrating. It's kind of relaxing and fun. Nathan always takes a week of vacation that week, and so it's nice to have him home. I kind of alluded to this last time, but we were in a recovery period with our youngest son. And so we knew going into the week that we wouldn't be doing a lot of things. In fact, today is the first time, other than therapy and a doctor's appointment, today is the last time, or the first time that I've left the house in about a week and a half. And so with all of that being said, we knew that it was going to be low maintenance and just kind of a relaxing week, and that it was. So yeah, I'll tell you, my kids were surprised with an above ground pool this summer. Actually, our whole family was surprised with this above ground pool, and our older two have been swimming every single day that it's not rained. And we've not gotten a ton of rain. So that was nice. It's been really nice for them to have that. It gives them a great outlet. They're a preteen and a teenager. And so yeah, that was kind of fun. On my birthday, I got up early. I got up earlier than everyone else. And I say early, we're saying 7. That's not that early. But I've really been enjoying morning hours in my house that's quiet. There's just something about quiet. And I go out on the porch and I enjoy my flowers and the birds singing, and just, I don't know, I just really enjoy it. I've set a goal for myself that I'm going to sit outside for 30 minutes, at least 30 minutes every day, which is almost nothing. But it's helpful, you guys. It's so helpful. And when a few people suggested that to me, I was like, those people do not understand the lack of time that I have. There's no way in the world I'm going to be able to do that. And it really is the sunshine just boosts your serotonin. It really does help a lot. So I've really tried to make that a priority this summer. And I think I've only skipped maybe 1 or 2 days. If it rains, I just walk on the treadmill or do something to try and boost that inside. And so, yeah, it's been lovely. So for my birthday, I just got up a little bit earlier than everyone else. I have a preteen and a teen. They would sleep till 2 o'clock if I did not wake them up. And so I had a few hours in the morning to myself before our little guy woke up. And then we all kind of swam in the pool that afternoon. Well, some of us swam in the pool that afternoon, had Mexican for dinner, and just kind of stitched what I wanted to stitch. It was lovely and relaxing. A very thoughtful friend sent me a gift card to 123 Stitch on my birthday and said, I just want you to guiltlessly add to your cart all day long and click submit at the end of the day. And that was so incredibly thoughtful. And so I was very grateful for that. So that was kind of fun. That was a fun activity to look forward to. So with that being said, then we had the 4th of July. That was nice. We didn't really do much for that. It rained all day here, so we actually didn't do anything until the 6th. Then we had a little birthday party, and that was nice. That was nice. It's been really nice. So we're very much enjoying the pool. With that being said, I have some stitching to show you. I started a birthday sal. So we're doing hashtag hats, HATS, for Hands Across the Sea, birthday sal. And so I started my birthday sal, and then I have not yet started Teresa, which is Garden Goose Stitcher, she was also starting a hats for her birthday. I have not started hers yet, and it's because we had a couple of little complications the last couple of days, and so I haven't really gotten any stitching done since Friday. Today is Tuesday. So as soon as we've gotten that all worked out now. Today was did I say this? Today's the first time I've left the house in like a little over a week, and so other than therapy and a doctor's appointment. So today we took a field trip today to Always in Stitches that's up in Noblesville, and did a little bit of shopping just to test and see how he would do in the car and all of those things. He did great. He did great. We were there for I think an hour and a half, really just shopping through and taking our time, and it was lovely. So I think I can come back to stitching. So wow, I've bored you long enough. It's 5 minutes and we're just now gonna start talking about actual stitching. So I've got some things to show you that I've stitched on, and then I've got some things that I've bought or been gifted, and I thought I would share them with you. Okay, first let's do this. So Holly Neal was doing Vibrant Flowers as her birthday start from Kathy Barrick. I love this so much. It's so gorgeous. It's so pretty. And I do know a couple of people are going to do this, but I'll like turn it into blues, and I just think that's beautiful. And so I worked on this for a little bit longer after I filmed. So let me show you where I'm at now. I didn't look at my video ahead of time to know where I was at last time I showed you, and nothing is ironed. So, okay, so there's where I'm at now. This bird is so pretty. Look at that. So I am using the called for MPI silks, and that is because I bought the kit from Hillside Rookery where she gives you exactly enough floss to do your pattern. And so I bought that. I am doing this on a piece of 40 count R&R in the color Pewter. So I worked on that a little bit more, and then I put it down. I was gonna finish the house, but I was way too excited to start my birthday start, and I wanted to start it on my actual birthday. So there's that. Then the only other thing that I've stitched on since then, so I've worked on Holly's, and then I've worked on my birthday sale. I want to grab this tray because I showed this last time, and I want to show it again because this tray has been so incredibly helpful to me. I can pick it up and take it out on my porch in the morning and stitch. Then I can pick it up from that and take it inside to my big living room and stitch. I can put it in my son's room and stitch. So it's been awesome. So let me show you what is on my tray. So I'm currently working on Sarah Milthorp, which is my birthday sale. And let me show you Sarah. This is Sarah Milthorp, Hands Across the Sea. So I'm doing the called for 100 threes. Well, there are this tray. I showed you this last time, and like I said, it's just been working so well for me. So this is a tray from a maker, a husband and wife named Union Farm, and it has 2 handles on the ends. This was gifted to me for my birthday, during our trip to Shipshewana. So on here, I've got the smaller of the metal trays that come from Amazon. But then also, all of my NPIs fit in a smaller tray. Okay, and then I've got it's just a tray of like little goodies. But the fact that this I can just pick up and all of my floss and everything is ready to go has been amazing. I was having trouble. I don't want to break my books, and I don't like when your papers like bend if you leave them on overnight. So what I did is I had a 1, 2, 3 stitch order come in, and they always send cardboard if you buy patterns. So I stuck the cardboard on the stitching tray. This is not revolutionary. I just thought it was a really fun thing. And then my pattern will stand straight up and not lean at all because it gives it some support. So this has been my tray. It's been awesome. So it doesn't mean that that is the only thing, that Sarah Milthorp is the only thing I'm going to use that tray for. It's whatever I'm working on. It's just Sarah Milthorp is on that tray. So again, Sarah Milthorp by Hands Across the Sea. I'm using the called for 103s, and I'm working this on a 46 count Be Stitch Me in the color Macchiato. And here is where I'm at so far. I love this. I love this. This border, so intricate and fun. It's amazing. So what I've decided, here's what I've decided, because I normally really enjoy like getting a project done because I want it up in my home somewhere. And so sometimes I will get frustrated with the amount of floss color changes there are, or just something like that, or the finickiness of a pattern. Well, like these borders are all different colors. Everyone is a different color. So I've decided, I love Sarah so much. I am going to be very intentional about enjoying the process of this. So I actually did this whole berry bowl when I was on a Zoom Friday night with some friends. And I just did the whole berry bowl and just loved it. So, and there's a lot of color in that. There's a lot of finickiness in that. So that's where I'm at on Sarah Milthorp. I have not done a ton, but like I said, I have not stitched since Friday, and it is Tuesday. I'm very excited to stitch. So that's Sarah Milthorp. Okay, that's everything I've stitched on since I saw you 2.5 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, something like that. But I am going to start, so Sarah's probably going to get put away for a little while, and I am going to start Margaret Ferguson, Hands Across the Sea. I showed you this last time. Beautiful Scottish sampler. I'm going to do the DMCs for this. I did finally pick a fabric. So I'm going to start this in honor of my friend Teresa and her birthday. And this is on, let me pull my card, Creme Brulee from Color and Cotton. And look at this fabric. This is just really, really good fabric. So just a small amount of modeling, not super crazy, but along with the, let me see, there we go. With the DMC conversion is what I'm going to use. So I have all my floss ready to go. You know when the best time to drop your floss is? Excuse me. So sorry. When you're on Zoom with friends. So I think like a month ago we did a Zoom and I dropped all my floss for Margaret Ferguson because I knew that I hate doing it. And if you do it when you're on Zoom with friends, it doesn't seem like it takes as long as it does. So there are her colors. Very pretty. So I need to start, I should have started it Saturday and I did not. So, but that's okay. Oh, I just gave myself a paper cut. I hate that. Okay, so this is going to be a very short video. Okay, so that is a plan for me. And then it is July, and I did talk about how I wanted to do Christmas in July. And I was going to give myself 1 week to work on birthday sales, and then I was going to switch to Christmas. So I've extended that a little bit. I'm going to work on Margaret Ferguson until Friday. On Friday, I'm going to switch to Christmas. So I just thought I would show you my plans for that. I think we are doing a 24 hours of cross stitch this weekend. 24-hour cross stitch, if you don't know what it is made by my friend Jen Lee, who is a rock star. And her mother have the sweetest story about how 24 hours of cross stitch came up. And basically you take 24 hours and you do nothing but cross stitch. I am kind of team sleep or team I'm a mom. And so I break it up in a 48-hour period. So mine is going to be Christmas in July. And so I'm going to work on this because I know we'll be zooming and this has a ton of fill-in. So I'm going to work on this. It is Repeat the Sounding Joy from Kathy Barrick. This was a Christmas gift. And I'll show you where I am currently at on this. I had started this at Stitch Away this year. You know what? I'm not a very good influencer because I even leave my needle in here from 2 months ago. Okay, so here's where I am at currently. So I'm just in the water, like getting fill-in done there. So I'm going to focus on that for Christmas in July. And then, because I know my brain will not love working on just one project for the whole weekend, I am also going to work on the Susan Aki Aurifil pattern that's free called Joyeux Noël. And again, I could be saying her name wrong. I could be saying the pattern name wrong. I apologize for both. I am not going to learn how to say it right because I am not diligent enough. So this is the pattern. This is just a picture of a small section of the pattern. You can get this pattern for free on Aurifil's website. And actually it does call for Aurifil thread. I did a conversion to Anchor thread. And here is where I'm at so far. And I darkened and primmed mine quite a bit. So here's where I'm at. And I plan on focusing on this over the weekend as well. So there's where I'm at. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. This is a good little project and I'm excited to make some progress on it. This fabric is a 46 count willow by Bee Stitch Me. So it's a green pull to it. And what I did is I have figured out that I really like, I don't love the Anchor fat spools. So I unspooled them and which might be crazy, but this works for me, and put them on the wooden spools. And so somewhere I penciled in what it is. So then my working thread just kind of ties up here around the head, and then all my extra floss goes down there. It stashes better that way, and so I've enjoyed that process. I've enjoyed having that organization. So I'm planning on working on that this weekend as well. That will be nice. I've restarted this project like 4 times. So I'm glad to have one that I actually enjoy it now. Let me shove everything back into its bag. This is just one of those Amazon bags. And then Liz made us all stickers like this that matched a retreat piece that she gave us at Stitch Away one year. Okay. So I've also made some purchases. I made some purchases before I left and then got them finally when I came back. So I will share those with you. This first one, I wanted a piece to commemorate our trip to Shipshewana, and Told in the Garden is not something that I would typically stitch, but there are a few pieces that I really like. And so I found the Amish quilt sampler, and I think it's beautiful. I do. I wish there was a 6th person down here, but it's 4 women and a child. And so all working on their quilt at the bottom. I thought that was beautiful. And so I ordered everything. I thought I ordered everything that I needed for this pattern, but maybe let's pull the audience here. So Missy is the only other person that I know that has stitched on a Told in a Garden. I'm sure there are so many others and they're just not coming to my head. And I thought I was ordering everything I needed to do that, all the DMC. But then when I got it, I was like, this isn't very many threads. I was like, wait, I'm missing a blue, I'm missing a white. All of that to say that it calls for Kreinik Soie. So I'm wondering, this pattern was published in, maybe you guys can help me with this. This pattern was published in 1998. Okay, and I will show you, I'll try and cover up this. Okay, and it might be backwards for you, but we're gonna try. Okay, so you'll see it has like DMC colors here, and then it says Krynic Soie mini skeins, and then Krynic Soie half skeins. Is Krynic Soie the same as Soie? Like, did that company buy that out from Krynic? Are these different? It was just a little bit confusing. I have since done, they have like a conversion on this side that is all DMC, so I have the normal DMCs ordered, but I was just a little bit confused when I went to like find, because when I think Krynic, I think the shiny thread that everybody puts as accents or something like that, and I was like, it wouldn't make sense for that to be in this pattern. So maybe you have some information that you'd like to share. I would appreciate that. That would be helpful to me. So that's just something fun that I kit up. And then Holly Jones and Holly Neal are hosting a SAL from the Blackbird Designs Peppermint and Holly book, and they're doing this pattern here. I'm not going to start it yet, but I think it's such a beautiful pattern, so I went ahead and ordered the book and the floss to have this ready to go for when I'm ready to start it. I'm thinking this might be an actual Christmas start, but we shall see. And then I already picked a 56 count. This is just a normal 56 count of Kingston linen, which means it's 56 count. And so I'm going to put that on there, just white. And on my Amish quilt sampler, I ordered a 56 count for that to go on as well. I'm very excited about that. So I have all the floss ready to go for both of those starts for whenever I would like to have them. Okay. Some of the other things that I have purchased since then. Did you guys see Caroline and oh my word, Roxy Floss Co. I talked about them last time. And they talked about this, the hashtag you will like it, Sal. So this is the 1897 Schoolhouse Samplings. There are 2 samplers in here, and Caroline suggested that they each pick one and do it together. Like, they will share floss, share fabric, share pattern, and that one of them will do this one and one of them will do this one. And so I texted a friend and said, would you like to do this with me? And she said, I have not watched it yet, but sure. So I ordered everything we need. So I ordered, because we live in 2 different states, I ordered 2 different patterns. And then it came with all of the floss that we'll need. So I'm gonna have to split these in half because we should have plenty to do them. So all of the floss that we need from Roxy Floss Co. And then I ordered us, I think it's dirty teacup linen. I ordered us each a fat 1/8, so we have enough for that as well. So that's going out this week so that we can start that whenever we would like. I'm very excited about that. Sometimes I rope my friend Holly into things and I'm like, hey, do you want to do this? Okay, I have just like my normal, oh, let me show you this. So I told you that this morning we took a little road trip. It's only like 42 minutes away from me, but we took a little trip to Always in Stitches, which is in Noblesville, Indiana. If you are in the northern part of central Indiana, Always in Stitches is a phenomenal shop to go to. They have quilting. That's where I bought my long arm. They have wool applique. They have punch needle. They have cross stitch. They have yarn. They have just about anything you can do crafty wise with your hands. So I really do like to go in there. So I bought a couple of things this morning. They're clearing out a lot of their excess patterns. So I found some really, really good clearance ones for 40% off. So with that being said, I have the companions to this piece, and I thought I had this and I don't. So this is Be a Friend by Needlework Press. So I bought this. It was originally $19 and I got it for 40% off, which is awesome. So, and I bought all the floss that goes with it. I have this piece with All Things Be Exceedingly Diligent, and then I have this piece as well. For whatever reason, I didn't have this one. So I bought that. Excuse me. Then Tree of Life sampler from Brenda Gervais with a needle and thread. This is from 2022, so it's not that old. I love that. And then this heartstring book, have you guys seen this? So this is called Small Samplings 1. You guys know I really love high count fabric, and I love to make Cheez-It pillows. And so I'm always looking for small samplers so that I can make them even smaller. This is a whole book of small samplers. Let me show you some of them that are in here. Just beautiful. Beth Twist kind of really knows what she's doing. That one. This one is Ann Whitaker. So pretty. And then this one is just a little 2 floss guy. So I bought some of the floss for some of those samplers. Absolutely adorable. Okay, but the other things that I bought when I was there is an adorable quilt kit. It was $20. So with Always in Stitches, when it is your birthday month, you get 20% off the entire store. Anything regular priced that is not pre-folded, you get 20% off. So I got this kit. This kit was originally $20 and I got it even 20% off of that. So let me show you what it is. This is a quilt wall hanging, and you put buttons here. Seeing it in person is 100 times different, but it's just beautiful. And I thought, well, that will be so quick to stitch up. And you get all the fat quarters and the backing. Look how pretty these color choices are. Like, look at that. So I thought, that's adorable, like something to start for the 4th of July. I love this. And my mother, as part of a birthday gift for me, she had stopped, there was a yard sale just down from my house, and she brings me this tin. And this tin is, there's not a date on it, but I'm sure you can hear what's inside. So it has a crest on the top. Anyway, it's a cool tin nonetheless. It is chock full of buttons. So I thought I can go through all of those buttons. This is the let's see, Bernie Bros Ink, the finest of baked goods. So I can go through this and find some buttons to use on my American flag quilt kit. So I'm gonna do that. So I thought that this morning. Let's see. I think that's really it. I don't have a ton to show you. Plans this week, I showed you Christmas stitching. I will be doing that. I bought that quilt kit in Shipshawana, and I plan to start that this week. You guys have been so kind, and I have not had this comment in such a long time of like, why don't you quilt on your channel anymore? I started watching you when you were quilting and now you don't quilt anymore. And so I've been, all this to say, I've been getting the quilting bug back, and I'm kind of excited. I think it's watching my friends learn how to quilt and seeing their passion spark for that is really helpful. And when I bought this quilt in Shipshawana, Holly and my friend Tammy were with me. And as I was buying it, Holly said, I need you to look at me and promise that you're going to start this quilt. You have to promise me that you're going to start this quilt. And so I think I might start that. Actually, I think I might start it today. It is nap time right now, which is why I'm able to stitch. So I think if I can, it's only been 30 minutes. So I think I could probably get a good start on this. So this is called Broken Star by Laundry Basket Quilts, and I'm not doing it in blue and white, although it would be gorgeous. They had it hanging with creams and pinks, greens, and some oranges, but like very primitive of those colors. So I think I'm gonna work on that. And then we'll see, because I did make a promise that I would try to do that. So all of that to say, I'm excited about it. I am. I do miss quilting on our channel a lot. I miss the teaching aspect of quilting on our channel. But for those of you who also do that on your channel, you know how much work that entails. And so anyway, I'm excited to just reignite a spark in my own quilting. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, what are your plans for Christmas in July? Will you be stitching? Will you be participating? I think the official 24 hours isn't until the following weekend. So will you be participating in either of those things? Tell me in the comments what your plans are. All right, friends, thank you so much for joining me in the hive today. And I hope you just have a lovely, relaxing week of your summer. We'll see you later.